Yo yo yo, new day, new day. I have finally begun watching Avatar the Last Airbender. My sister has been pestering me, well, my sisters has been fucking pestering me for years at this point to please watch it. And it's always been like on my radar, right? But you know, it's I don't know, it's just a tad too long, you know, probably. I don't know. I don't actually know how long it is, but you know, coming from a One Piece fan, that sounded like a funny comment, so I put it out there. Anyway, that's my one and only argument. I don't know. I found it kind of funny the first time around, like, I don't know, half a year ago or something, when I finally began watching it. I just kind of fell asleep half an episode in because I was so fucking tired. But they were both, like, there with me and watched me fall asleep during the very first episode, which I find incredibly funny. And it was. But now I'm kind of backtracking on my opinion here, because what I've seen so far of Avatar: The Last Airbender, it's actually pretty good. I gotta be honest. It's really fucking. I can see a lot of potential here. Oh shit! I am not about to die to Guras mother. Thank God. I see a lot of potential here, and again, I have literally no idea how long it's gonna be. I am 8 or 9 episodes in, and we have already been to like Aang's like hometown, the I was about to say the Leaf Village, the Wind Village. What's it even called? I don't know. I'm gonna butcher so many names here, and I'm gonna call people like that guy so many times, and I'm sorry. I cannot remember. I can remember Aang's name. I can remember, Korra is not a character yet, but I know there's somebody named Korra who is, I think, the next avatar after Aang, if I'm correct. Maybe, who knows. Not me. Who else is there? The brother and sister, what are they called? Katara? And, shit, I don't fucking know. The very last thing that happened is that we were introduced to Aang's childhood friend, who is of course now like an old ass man, but he is like the king of the Earth Village, of the ground. What are they called? What are the villages called? I feel like I'm the Earth Nation. I don't know. There's the Fire Nation, you know, the whole the Fire Nation attacked type beat. But are they just called like the Wind Nation, the Water Nation, the Earth Nation? That's what I'm gonna call them anyway. I don't know if I'm gonna offend absolutely everyone by that. But they've already been through, you know, like half of the fucking villages, and they're probably on their way out of the second village now, out of the Earth Village, and going to the North Pole. You know, their whole shtick is that they want to go to the North Pole. Of course, that probably means, if we're so far in already, that probably means we're gonna backtrack quite a bit, just to get like everything. I don't know. I really should have a better frame of reference of how long Avatar is, because I have genuinely no idea. Is it 20 episodes? Is it 50? Is it 100? I don't know. But I guess I'm in for the ride now. Again, I'm 8 episodes in, and we are just leaving the Earth Nation village. You know, it reminds me a lot of like early Oh, my screen is. Okay, my screen just went black for a second there. That just kinda happens sometimes, and I have no intention of doing anything about it. Oh, just happened again. Great. Yeah, that's probably not gonna. That's probably gonna bite me in the ass when I'm playing Monster Hunter later. Meaning Friday. Monster Hunter is coming out on Friday in like 2 days? 2.5 days? Okay, that was my own fault. My bad. It's gonna be crazy, and I finally actually got my ass up and bought an adapter for my screen. I'm still rolling the one screen setup, and just have 2 turned off screens beside me, and it kind of pisses me off because I have a Rain World itch that I need to scratch. Oh, Thunder, shut up. But I cannot fucking play that game because it's really kind of a background game, or I need something to be in the background. So I need like I don't know, some sort of like long form video, like some sort of podcast or something to play in the background. Otherwise my Gen Z brain will turn off and think, nah, I am not that I'm not spending my time correctly because I'm not focusing my brain enough. I'm not min-maxing my intake of media. That sounds really bad now that I think about it, but you know, it is what it is. So I haven't been able to scratch that itch, and I've kind of just I played some fucking Revoshul, what's it called? Disco Elysium. But we can talk about that later. I just kind of stopped talking about Avatar. My bad, gang. Avatar hella goated so far. It's the first time in a long time that something has actually reminded me of like early Naruto. Because I gotta be honest, Aang just kind of reminds me of Naruto when like kid Naruto. He's just a fucking dumbass, but he's like kind of strong, right? And he's, you know, the same way that Aang is the chosen one, you know, he is the Avatar, the master of 4 elements, even though he's not really, you know, he just has a lot of potential, right? The same way that Naruto had a lot of potential in terms of, you know, later on we find out that he's also the chosen one, but just the fact that he has Kurama sealed inside of him, you know, it's a lot of the same vibe, and also they are both fucking stupid. So there's that. It's honestly great. It's just a bunch of fun, just going around like fucking around, doing a bunch of what seems like side quests. Excuse me. Doing a bunch of side quests before the main quest. And I guess that's kind of like the main quest is doing a bunch of side quests, right? You know, being the Avatar and all, like the protector of nature and stuff. That's kind of like in your job description, is to do a bunch of side quests, right? But it's not the... You know, you need to master all the 4 elements first, right? And you can't really do that without having, you know, a proper teacher. That's the, like, overarching goal, is to get from the South Pole that they started on in episode 1, and then to the North Pole, where they are gonna find what I assume is the Water Nation, or like some sort of bigger other water tribe, where there actually is a waterbender, certified old mentor waterbender that they're gonna learn from. So I guess that's the goal for now, but we're doing so many side quests. We are like, we're freeing a bunch of slaves, a bunch of Earthbender slaves that have been captured by the Fire Nation. We're doing, we're like riding, essentially, I see it as a Sea King, like One Piece Sea King. It's, we're doing a bunch of random shit. I don't know, but an overarching thing is that essentially people are starting to realize that, oh shit, this fucking Avatar guy that we have been, like, he's just kind of been lost for 100 years. It's kind of goofy how they just kind of ballpark it, like, oh, this war has been going on for 100 years. You don't know about the war? That must mean you have been sealed away for 100 years. It kind kind of goofy math, but I guess it works out, so no complaints here, right? But it's just... The main thing going on right now is, of course, we gotta get to the North Pole, but also that mainly the Fire Nation and Prince Zuko himself has realized, oh, this fucking guy is back, and apparently it's Zuko's like life goal to find the Avatar. Not really life goal, mainly just to like prove to his dad that he what's his dad called? Osai? Fire Lord Osai or something? Mainly just to prove to his dad that he actually, you know, he is capable of doing things. I didn't really get the gist if he's like has actually been kicked out of the Fire Nation or not, or just like kind of, you know, momentarily on a longer mission which he is not to return from, you know, so basically kicked out. That's what I think, at least. God damn it, yeah, that was my own fault. I dashed right into that one. Essentially, he's just on a long-ass trip with his uncle, Uncle Iroh, and I already love Uncle Iroh so much, with my whole heart. Uncle Iroh is the GOAT, certified GOAT. He's just a great guy, you know. He is like the textbook, like, retired badass who has just, he's just like chilling. He's just straight up chilling, and like, yeah, we'll figure things out. We'll figure things out. And he was apparently a general, which I didn't know about beforehand. I did know that he was, you know, the uncle of Zuko. I did know that. I know like some stuff, but not a lot. I begin to feel. I begin to realize I don't know that much. I didn't even know that the Wind Nation, the Windbenders were, or Airbenders, my bad. Is it called the Air Nation? That sounds kind of goofy. But I didn't know that all the Airbenders were just kind of wiped out. I did not know that. That was news to me. Oh, screen blackout again. What a catastrophe. I just realized down in the bottom of my screen it just says activate Windows. Go to settings to activate Windows, and it's just kind of been there for like a solid day and a half at least. God, get me out of this situation. Should I do something about that? Chat, let me know down in the comments if I should do anything about that. Please tell me no, so I can have an excuse to not do anything. Anyway, we're just leaving the Earth Nation after meeting one of his childhood friends, which I didn't expect him to actually be alive still. And I love the small little moments where we get like little flashbacks, I guess, to, you know, Aang's past life, and not, you know, actually past lives, because he has past lives in terms of, you know, being the Avatar and all. You know, it's pretty cool, like, having this, like, cycle of, like, avatars, and having, like, statues of all of them that are connected. Like, they have one in each nation, it seems. Which was my first thought, that, like, yeah, how convenient that it's only in this, like, wind village that we have these statues. But it seems like they are in every village. I am not 100% on that, but I would like it to be. I hope they are. I was about to say something brilliant, but I forgot where I left my... I lost my train of thought. Anyway, you know, this king guy sends us through a bunch of trials just to, like, test out how goated we are. And it's becoming, like, more and more clear as we go into more and more fights that Aang is not ready for this. He's not built for this yet, which is just, you know, more and more set up to just having reason, Rosa, just more and more reason to actually go and train under some different benders. The only thing I know is coming essentially is Toth, blind as Earthbender girl, and I do not know anything more than that. She might be like a mainstay in the crew. She might just be a, you know, a one-off mentor in one singular arc. Just, you know, she's the one to teach Aang earthbending. I don't fucking know. But I know that people like her like a lot, so I'm looking forward to that. But again, I have no frame of reference for how long this series is, or how, you know, how far into it I'm gonna meet Toph. I thought at first that I was gonna meet her like fucking immediately when we set foot in the Earth Village, but we didn't, and now it seems like we're just kind of leaving. And we already did a side quest in terms of, you know, getting the Earthbenders like the fuck out of here, and freeing the slaves that the Fire Nation had of them, of the Earthbender. Like, we already did a side quest, so like 2 side quests in one village. I don't know. I just don't know this series well enough to actually form a good enough opinion on much yet, even though I'm like 8 episodes in. Oh well, this run was fucking horrible, horrendous, trash. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I got nothing more. Bye.